Okay, so you just purchased yourself a red dot and you want to mount it to your AR-15. Your question is, where do you mount it? Do you mount it as far forward on the barrel, over the barrel as possible, or as far back as over the trigger assembly as possible? Well, I'm going to tell you where I do it. This is not set in stone. This is my own personal preference. There are no hard, set, fast rules, but there is a common consensus among shooters of where they want to mount their red dot, their LPVO, and stuff like that. Right now, let's cover where to mount your red dot, right here on Florida Firearms. Hey, my name is Steve, and I am going to be using my Daniel Defense DD VM7 as a prop here. Plus, I'm using the Aimpoint M5 as my red dot here. Now, there are several reasons you really don't want to mount your red dot over the barrel, and that is because of vibration of the barrel itself to after you're firing the recoil to bring your zero back in. Also, if there's anything loose, like the pick rail's loose or something in the barrel assembly is a little bit loose, and it does throw the red dot off a little bit, it'll throw your complete zero off, no matter where you zeroed it in at. And once you've mounted these things, you do have to mount them again. Now, what I've done, and here's, just like I said, this is just my own opinion. What I did before I mounted my red dot, I went ahead, and I'm using iron sights on this particular rifle as well, so I also zeroed my iron sights first. Once I've got those zeroed, then I mounted the red dot, and then I zeroed the red dot, but that's just for future reference there. As far as mounting goes, I mount mine over the trigger assembly as far forward as possible, but as close to center over the ejection port, for several reasons. One, if I want to use a magnifier, I could put one magnifier on here. I'd have to take the iron sight off, but I could put a magnifier up here if I needed to. Also, I wanted my sight to co-witness with the iron sights, and the particular aim point here, or whatever sight you get, you should be able to, depending on your sight as well, plus the iron sights you're using, should be able to, and you may want to, be able to co-witness your iron sights with your scope or your sight here, that is. Now, co-witness just means that you can look through the rear sight, through the red dot or the assembly here, the tube, and still see your front sight and still maintain target. Should you have an issue with this particular sight going down, like the dot goes down, you can always take the sight off and then revert back to iron sights, everything zeroed. Now, another reason you want to put it as far forward but not but over the center of the ejection port is for your situational awareness. So when you've got your cheek well down here and you're looking through the rear of the tube here, you'll still be able to have some, and you've got both eyes open, obviously, for firing. You'll still have your situational awareness. You'll still be able to see what's going on around you. You don't get the tunnel vision of having the sight too close to your eyes, so all you see is what you're looking through that tube, through the sight itself at the red dot, and you don't black out, or mentally black out, or block out, that is, any of your situational awareness of what's going on around you. Can you see what's to your left, right, any other enemy targets, or any unintentional personnel that you don't need to be in the line of fire, just to keep yourself aware of where you're firing where this firearm at. So that's the second reason that I prefer to have it as far forward, cheek well, keep your situational awareness, firing or shooting and sighting with both eyes. Now, all you have to do, and this can work with different sights, it can work for the Aimpoint, Holosun, all the ones out there. What I would look for also is to make sure that they can co-witness with your iron sights if you are running your iron sights. But again, as far forward on the trigger assembly pick rail over the ejection port, but close to the center of the ejection port as possible. May not get it perfectly centered, but that's fine. Whatever is the most comfortable for you. Now, if you do want to run it further back, that's fine. It's still going to work, but I'm just thinking of the situational awareness at that point. You're still getting that tunnel vision looking through the sight tube itself. So, if this information I've given you here has been helpful on trying to make you decide where you're going to mount your red dot, just leave a comment below, and I'll answer it as soon as possible. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so and click that bell to be notified of upcoming videos. I'm getting back into making more videos on this channel. I've been kind of slack for a while, so I'm going to get back into it here. Again, my name is Steve. Until next time, be safe out there.